This is a demonstration of the weather animation feature with the Web Maps connector WeatherBug layer. So what we have here is an area around Milwaukee and Chicago. And what we want to do is we want to turn on the WeatherBug layer. So we turn that on. You can see there we have the data. But sometimes it's interesting to know the historical context of this radar data. So we have a button here that says launch the map animator, and we can choose the speed of rendering, normal, fast, or slow. The history goes back in 5-minute intervals back up to 3 hours. You can also choose how many frames. So let's say we want to do the last hour in 10-minute increments. Let's say go, and basically it will refresh the screen 6 times. And once that's done, it'll keep playing it in an endless loop. So here you can see in 10-minute increments how that weather system is moving across this metro area. So you can stop the animation, and if you want to manually move it, you can, to a particular date or to a particular time, you can do that as well. I will switch this to a 5-minute increment and then do the full 35 frames. It's going to take a while to refresh, maybe a minute or two to generate all the frames. So I'm going to pause the video now, and once it's regenerated, I'll restart the video. Okay, so that took about 1 minute to refresh all the frames, or to generate all the frames. So you can see here we have 3 hours worth of weather radar animation in 5-minute increments. So you get a pretty granular representation of how the storm is moving across this area. If you want to reset the frames, these frames are cached in memory, then you could stop it. There's this reset button here that basically sets your 0 point, your current point, to the current date time. So typically you would do something that would be a bit lower less frames, and possibly in 15-minute increments. That's typically something you can get a lot of information from still, but not take too long to redraw the frames. And that ends this demonstration.